And we are live. Now, initially, we weren't gonna be, but I need a break from looking at rosters. I need a break looking at rosters, as well as a break from randomizing names and numbers. Oh Lord Jesus! I spent, before we get going, general in this room. I can handle this. I don't have to randomize shit or write things into spots. I currently am not done with the roster. I am up to, I've got 2 Sam linebackers left. And then I've got 3 or 4 mics? 3 mics. All the wills and the secondary to finish. It took me 4 hours last night to get to where I am now. Well, 4 hours last night and 2 hours after I woke up. So, yeah. So it's been 6 hours of me just essentially working on the roster. Little bit of jersey altering, but that was about it. I should, hopefully, if everything goes well, still have everything up that I want to get up Friday, but, oh Lord. Oh. I understand now why I didn't, do names last year. I now remember why I didn't do that and why I only changed, 5 people. Because, fuck, this takes forever. Meanwhile, you bought a 50-inch off of Amazon. Well, good for you, Jared. Congratulations. I get at least a little break from the roster. The good part is once that's done, then I get to play with the roster and I'll be happy. Even though I'll tell you now, the current setup for this team, before I've done anything, they're currently a 67 overall, which I think is high, given some of the overalls of the players. One of their highest rated players so far is their fullback. And I'll just say this, if a player was created at a position, they are the highest overall player at that position. So, keep that in mind. But yeah, yeah. I don't get how we're a 67 overall currently. We are being lifted by 172 right now. It's on sale for $300. 155 is $415. Hey, that's great. If something's on sale, you take it. You take it. So, last time out, we saw, of course, Ken Shulz decide to dominate and control this entire team. I want to know what the pitching rotation is. Okay, Bagley's leading the AAA team, while Marcelo is 2. Okay. Do we not have any more relief pitchers to have down there? I know Luis could go down, but I don't want to send him down. And I like Scott in the bullpen. Oh yeah, I waived Fitzgerald. I forgot about that. Yeah, that control, I've got to keep him in AA. Oh, your Virginia Tech issue got worse? What happened? Why is he our only third baseman? Oh, but no, Caglione doesn't play. Yeah, it's because Ishii can play third. That's why. But we do not have a lot of infield depth. Why are we electing not to go with infield depth? We're making choices. I mean, I could send Guzman down if I wanted to. Depending on how Bagley plays, I might bring him up if he plays well. Alright, well. I was thinking about maybe watching Guillermo's first start, but I don't think we're going to worry about it. Did we get the win, though? We did not. Tony Bagley took the L. Well, that's not going to help you get to the major leagues, man. 3 out of your 4 quarterbacks transferred out year 1. So, yep, that'll be fun rebuilding. Oh, I have to tell you about one position group. I'm randomizing, for any player that wasn't created by you guys. I'm randomizing freshmen, sophomore, their class or their year, their number. Everything's getting randomized outside me just kind of however I feel like putting in their skill set. I think, was it left tackle? No, here it is. I want you to guess how many underclassmen we have on the offensive line in the interior. I just want you to take a guess. You're wrong. We have more than 2 underclassmen in the interior. We have a total of 5 underclassmen in the interior. They are all at left guard and right guard. We have 3 senior centers. I have no seniors next season. Or no centers next season. Oh, not to mention, we have 2 seniors and a junior at left tackle. The highest overall of that bunch being 61. So, yeah. I will say, though, since I'm randomizing a bunch of stuff, I'm just using the random number generator to give me shit. And it has wanted to make some very good players. Possibly. There are a couple that could become something. James True. That is a Wattpad detective. 100%. Alright, depending on how this Dolander game goes, we might watch the Daryl Jones game against the Tigers. Okay, I think we're going to watch Daryl Jones play against the Tigers. Dear Lord, he did not play as well as I'd hoped. Alright. If that had been Sam Denny's matchup, I would have watched it. Sam Denny's against Paul Skeens, I would have done it. You got Dorelis Clark to transfer to you? There you go. Oh, how did, Of course we won in Guillermo's game. Of course we won in Guillermo's game. Because he's a good pitcher. Alright. don't know what the fuck happened. Oh, I know what the fuck happened. He got through waivers. That's what the fuck happened. Yeah. He just got through waivers. Huh. I just didn't think he was going to get through. Alright. Delgado down to single A. And we're good. Alright. Ooh, we are going to get to see Barney Belcher today. I was worried we might not, given I only knew he was playing in the last game.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers.
I don't know how they count pro potential, because I think it's drafted players. I don't know how they set that up in the game, like with what's happened in reality. You know, with a certain pass rusher that just got drafted from Marshall, so. I will say he's going to a good coach defensively. Because I believe it's Tony Gibson is his name. He's the former NC State defensive coordinator, and he's the main reason guys like Peyton Wilson were so damn good. Make sure to schedule Marshall week 3 for revenge. Always. Always. Hey, Alex, come on. I also need some good baseball vibes today, because nothing went well for me last night. Although I don't know if the Angels won. They apparently were up 5-4 at one point, and then Mike Trout got into it with the ump, and then Ray Montgomery got ejected. Oh, the Angels won 6-5. Holy shit, we beat the Rangers? What the fuck? That's my boy. There you go, Ishii. That is exactly why I got rid of Campbell. Campbell was not doing that. And Ishii does it like it's nobody's business. Bama in the game is never as good as they should be. Even in NCAA 14, they were never as good as they should be. That is the most Bama thing to do, is hire Dabo. That is the most Bama thing to do.
This one in the dirt, and the runner holds.
Come on, Barney. Oh, he went 2 for 4 in his first game of the season.
Line drive, takes it to the back himself, but he's
Cool, at least it wasn't a double play, but hell of a snag by the first baseman. I forgot I gotta get the chat right above the ticker just so we can pay attention to the ticker.
couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's
A lot of lefties. We got a lot of lefties.
Converting in those situations, you have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Spencer Horwitz stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there are 2 outs.
From Ray Caglione was the DH. So.
Gunnar
Nope.
Henderson
Yep.
steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Gunner's up.
3 for 8 in the series coming in.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
Fastball
But I think we saw all of his 3 hits.
2 gone,
So.
but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in
Means
the
he didn't get
World
anything
Series
last
3-game
game.
series. And that misses. And the count even 1-1.
Come on, Gunner. Do something.
put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got
If he can get a double out of this,
keep him off balance. That's the goal.
sitting pretty.
That one drilled left field and foul ball.
That thing dropped.
Another breaking ball.
Ishii comes home. He's got the speed.
Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission
Doing it
accomplished.
again, bringing back the
Over to first, and he's back.
Moa. Giant flight. Why are they bringing back Giant Bird? That doesn't seem like a smart idea.
2 outs. Runner takes
Giant birds don't seem like smart ideas. Oh, so they're... I just saw the projected finish in the wild card
and here it comes.
for us. We are expected to finish 4 games up in the wild card.
That'll do it.
That's our projection. Is expected to get a wild card
Back here
spot.
with my pal Siggy. And on the mound now, Darryl Jones. What do you got on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Go Daryl.
First, here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Come on, Daryl.
Right through there for a strike.
I want to see, are there any names that I want to bring up for players?
Up the middle.
Oh, come on, man. What is it with us and Nolan Jones?
So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Brian Young.
Oh,
Blasted
Jane,
2
you'd like
home
this.
runs in last night's
One of our players, because I was randomizing names,
game. Immediately
and I
comes a
have
strike to
certain
the left
categories
fielder.
set so I don't get names that I know I can't really spell in the game. Which some I had to redo because for some reason they were like, no, that's profanity. You can't put the last name Cobb in. I can tell you that much now.
In the dirt.
But one of our running backs is Achilles Tosi. That is one of our running backs, along with one of my favorite names that we got, Ryunosuke Woods. That's one of my personal favorites.
That misses the zone.
Considered mythical tribes of New Zealand.
That changeup
Specifically
right out of the hand,
mentioned
just
bringing
spit on
back
it.
the giant moa, which could be as tall as 6 foot. Dear Lord.
Foul.
Yao Ming's going to own
They'll
one
do it again.
as a pet. Come on, Daryl.
2-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
We need that guy on the recorder. We need that one.
Stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next.
Bruh. 9 pitches, and he gives up his second hit. Dear Lord.
A perfect example right there.
This is going to be a rough day.
It pays off.
We have a wide receiver named Neptune Rollins
He becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
and Giuseppe Rocco.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 3 for 7 in the series so far. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play.
This could get real bad if Bo gets a hold of one.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you
Oh, this
miss
could get
up
bad
and
if
out of the zone, so
Daryl
you
doesn't get
hit
out of this
down
inning
one,
real
two.
quick.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right
Now, if
center.
he just gets, like, I don't know, one pitch grounder into a double play, that'd be fantastic. The one thing I can do while this game's going on, I can partially pay attention while I also work on team building.
Those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You gotta love watching him in those situations.
And fun fact, the player I'm currently changing is Taj Coles.
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Dear Lord, this randomizer doesn't like giving me players for the future.
No better way to get out of this inning.
And a strike in there.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Yup. Yup. As a pass rusher, that is a great name. Come on, Daryl.
Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter.
Daryl.
Advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the third and final game of the series. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone.
There we go.
Threw it, and that's a strikeout.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And
I don't know if that's numbers taken on defense or not.
Runners hold.
That one isn't. Oh, 17. I don't think anybody's going to be wearing 0 right off the bat on this team.
Off the mark there. And a count now 2-0. Called strike right there. That one to first.
There we go. Got out of the inning. It took a while, but he got out of the inning with no damage done. I'll take it.
No score. Back here in Detroit, second inning, set to
Jim,
go.
your team really taking it to him. 24-7, halfway through the third. I mean, there's still a chance VT comes back, but... Come on, Jack. He's batting .429 through these first 2 games.
Fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
You could feel it.
0-1. And there's a foul ball.
Our future does not look bright.
That
At
one
least
got
right
close.
now.
And a count 1-2.
Just sad.
That one missed.
Dear Lord, that dropped his overall like crazy. I love it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Come on, Jack.
So digging in, Roman Anthony. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Just missed.
Dude, Roman Anthony has not done anything since I signed him to that big deal.
To the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. That one off the mark, now 2-0.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 away.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hitless in the series.
Yeah, what
so
about
far.
it?
He's 0 for 7.
Damn, he shouldn't have transferred.
First
Going all the way to
pitch.
fourth
What does he
string?
need to do in order to get
Unless you're playing in like
Well, I'd
my
say it's
pro
committed
style
to
scheme,
secondary
you
pitches because
you
we're
ain't
talking
playing.
about turning over the order a second and third time.
Oh man, I thought Kyle Teal got through.
Fires over to first, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Now to the bottom of the second.
Okay. I love when guys like go to a team, transfer to a team, but they're not starting there, and I'm just like, come on, that makes no sense.
And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the center fielder, Phil Cullen. And that one in the air center field. Anthony under it. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
That is the most bland name I've gotten yet. There are so many names I've gotten that are absolute insanity, and then there are like 4 or 5 names that I've gotten that are just maybe the most bland names that could have been generated.
A little bit of a jam in that first inning.
Wait, is that taken? Does anyone have that number? No, they do not. That number is available. Do we have 291s? We do. I have to change your number. Let's give you... Is 90 available?
Swings through that one.
Nope.
It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Let's go there.
And up next for Detroit, Hesung Kim.
Pretty sure we'll
2
be
for
good
7
there.
in the series so far.
Yep.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
He's an 87 overall? Dear Lord.
Here in the second.
Wait, how the hell is he 4th? What are the first
That's off the
3
wall.
running backs for VT overall wise? Come on, Daryl. I will not be mad at you if you can get out of here
That wasn't an easy pitch
in
to
under
hit.
20
It's much
under 40
easier to do
pitches.
damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hell yeah, there you go, Daryl.
3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll move
That's
to
what
the
we're
third
talking
with no
about.
score.
While I finally get an underclassman at a position. I will say, doing this while streaming
Out of the third inning. Now it's
actually makes it feel a little bit better.
Yeah, big swing.
Come on, Ken. Back 1's 92. Running back 2's 91. Running back 3. Dear Lord.
Very high with that one.
Like VT stockpiled at running back. That's a dream for me. Well, maybe not in this
That one is absolutely
playthrough.
belching way back there.
Oh, it dropped! That might be a triple with Ken speed.
Going for 3.
Hell yeah, that's a Ken Shulz triple to lead off the third.
All over that one. Showed off some really
Dude, Ken
nice
Shulz
pop with that
is the
swing.
man,
Just couldn't get it
the
over
myth,
fence, but
the legend.
I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Running
Runner in
back,
scoring position now and a good
5's an
opportunity to
80.
put you across the
That's
first run of the ball
crazy,
game.
man. That's also a lot of running backs to have.
And up next for
Okay.
Chicago, Colson Montgomery.
Come on, Colson.
Fastball for a strike.
We actually gonna have a good young talent? Kind of. Yay! Thank you, randomization. You finally gave me something to look forward to in the future. And that's gonna be the first run of the day. There we go. Colson Montgomery bringing in Ken Shulz. Bottom of the order coming through.
Was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Back to the top of the order now. Alex Ishii steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one's upstairs, ball one. Ishii, in his 4th year, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Japan.
Okay, we're officially on to the Mike linebackers.
That's down
well, not fully, because I already did one of them, because I did all the commented people first. Just to make sure I got all those. Dude, Alex Ishii is too good. He almost got that right down the third baseline. Oh. Even there it was almost down the third baseline.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now the left fielder, Barney Belcher.
At first I was like, that's not a real name.
First pitch just misses. He's one of those.
Yeah, I just heard it and I was like, what?
Carry on Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
And another ball. 2 outs.
Yes. Oh my God! For a middle linebacker, this name is great.
That's in there.
This would be even better if he was a defensive back. I'm kind of upset I didn't get this last name for a defensive back. Holy shit!
And that should be extra bases.
There you go, Barney.
And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Nice job, Barney. Why are you a senior? I'm so sad you're a senior. One of my favorite names is a senior. Sad face. Jaron, do you want to know the name of this player that I'm upset about now? Because, I mean, this might be my favorite name. Davis Pickle. He's a middle linebacker.
Right through there for a strike. Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for.
Why are you so good? No, don't do this to Davis Pickle. I hate the randomizer. I hate the randomizer. It just made him a star with high potential.
And there's a ball. Gunnar Henderson up next for the White Sox.
This randomizer hates me. I also forgot to randomize his number.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
I think that's taken. Yep.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Come on, Spencer.
Second, 2 down. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show.
After Davis Pickle, everything is bad.
Here's the catcher, Rafael Marchand.
Ooh.
And he can't hang on. The throw is
Oh, I thought he made the recovery.
with nothing.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now here's Nolan Jones. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
I feel like this man got a first name for a last name and a last name for a first
And that one
name.
fouled off. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third.
1 ball.
In the dirt, blocked, and the runner stays where he is.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And just misses with that
I
one.
thought he got the call for a second.
I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got it.
There you go.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Brian Yan up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball 1. Squirts away a little bit.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field.
Easy. There we go.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Don't
Fly
get
to
excited
right
about that.
his first
How
time.
dare you get excited about Bo Bichette?
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
I heard the crack of the bat and I was terrified.
2 gone. And that is out of play.
Herr said on QB that if he knew about the Falcons wanting Michael Penix, that he would have affected his decision to leave Minnesota. I get that.
Ball 1 there.
I definitely get that. But both teams are going to be looking at quarterbacks, so.
Look for something down in the zone, but not
Yeah, no, he wasn't safe either way. I think he would have been a little more safe in Minnesota, but still wouldn't have been safe either way.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and
Hey, Daryl got him. Nice.
strikeout for him on the mound. So they can't do anything
That's
with
a
the
weird
leadoff
number
single.
for a
3 innings
linebacker,
complete.
but we'll do
It's
it
the White
because
Sox
no one on
1
defense
and
has
the
it.
Tigers nothing.
We have a lot of weird numbers going on here.
Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take a
for
look
the
at how
White
the series
Sox,
has played out so far.
shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Cullen sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 18.
Jack Caglione steps to the plate for the White Sox. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Love having one underclassman in a position group. You gotta love it. There you go, Jack. Do love that.
So a man aboard now with one away. So up next for Chicago, Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Sit down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure.
Give him points on that. That was a hell of a pitch. Just hit the zone.
You want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. And immediately pumps
Come on,
it aside
Kyle.
to the left-handed hitter.
Okay, we are officially done with middle linebacker. Whew. Yeah, Jefferson, Addison, Hawk in Minnesota, and Atlanta is London. And hopes and prayers people still have for Kyle Pitts. I mean, I think Arthur Smith absolutely killed Kyle Pitts' potential.
And they'll do it again.
Arthur Smith just ruined Kyle Pitts. He needs a new team with a new coach, new everything.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And 1-2.
I don't know how to fucking pronounce that. Yeah. Nope, we're regenerating that one.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Just because of his last name, you're getting this name.
1-2 now. Hit on the ground to the right side.
Oh, I thought it was going to get through again.
And that is that. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the White Sox 1 and the Tigers nothing.
The only bad part for Detroit now is guess who leads off the next inning?
Detroit, John Choppy and Chris Singleton with you.
Fucking Ken Shulz.
Bottom of the fourth, Pete Alonso.
We now have a linebacker with the last name Spear. With a weird ass number.
Outside low, and that's ball one. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso.
Really? That's a fun factoid.
Here's a 1-1. Fastball is outside.
Whoops.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Come on, Daryl.
Next offering is down low.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
I'm not going to lie. This game just gave this man the perfect archetype.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping in, Kerry Carpenter. Grounded out his first time.
Got a chance to be something this senior year. Maybe.
Inside, and it's It's 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Alonso gets
How dare you? Don't you say that about him. Daryl's our boy. He's got this.
fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
So now 1-2.
There you go.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear.
We are officially down to a 66
Runner on
overall.
the move and fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball. And that one
I figure since we're watching the game, I can pay attention to both that and doing the roster. At least I'm getting it done. As long as I get it done, I'm happy. I don't care when it happens at this point.
So first and second, now 1 out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage
Oh,
spot.
really?
You get that front foot down.
Ricky's saying that the Bengals are going to sign Hendrickson to an extension? I'd be shocked at that. I'd be shocked.
1 out. Brett Beatty up now for the
Because it seemed like that relationship was torn to pieces.
right side.
There you go. Easy double play. Thank you. There you go, Daryl.
Nicely done, and that'll do it. So one hit is
Lagway left Florida for Georgia. Ooh.
White Sox 1
Ooh.
and the Tigers nothing.
Ooh. Trevor Etienne-esque. Don't do that. Yes.
Welcome back.
Why am I
Quite
getting
a
good
pitcher's
names
duel so
now?
far. Here's how the starters are performing
Players
up to
that
this point.
probably won't do much. No one on defense is wearing that yet, so you can have it.
Waldrop back to work. Just missed. The Tigers have some action going in their pen for the first time. Yariel
Ooh,
Rodriguez
okay.
up and loosening in the pen. The 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And
3
another
balls, no
ball.
strikes.
He hasn't fallen
Let's
behind in
go.
the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
I mean, if I was him, I would walk Ken too.
And that clips the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Wow, he just missed it.
That was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it was.
He just missed it. It was right down Main Street.
Seeing that one go through the zone.
And he just went under it.
And next to him for the
Wow.
Sox, Colson Montgomery. RBI single.
That should have been gone. That should have been gone.
And first offering is fouled off.
That is insanity.
1 out, bases empty. And that misses. And it's a ball and a
1-1.
strike.
Come on, Colson. Be the difference maker here. You're the one who brought in Ken
The
off his
1-1 is
triple.
fouled off.
Do something crazy. Do some batshit insanity.
Lifted in the air down the
Nope.
left side. And that's a foul ball. fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that one misses up and in. Now 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
1 down, base is empty. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Cullen on the move to the gap.
Man,
And there's 2 down.
thought for a second maybe it was going to go even further.
Now batting, number 0.
So up next, Alex Ishii, 1 for 2. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive, base hit.
There we go. Ishii doing it again.
Now batting, number 33.
So a man aboard. And up next for Chicago, Barney Belcher. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
There we go. Barney does it again.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2
Now batting,
outs.
first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
And here
Okay,
comes the
Horowitz.
Tigers manager to the mound.
Oh,
Pitching
never
change
mind.
coming. Hurston Waldrop done for the afternoon, and he kept
They
him
take
in,
him
even
out.
though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching
So the
for
Tigers get a new
Tigers.
arm from the pen. Ryan
Number
Rollison.
33.
He's making his second
Ryan
appearance of the season.
Rollison.
And here is Spencer Horwitz. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one is inside ball 1.
Yeah, I need to check something.
Swung on, belted.
Oh, that's at least dropping. Fuck yeah. Bring in the runs. Okay, Colson. No, that wasn't Colson. That was Barney. Come on, Barney. You gotta do better than that.
On 3 hits, no errors.
You gotta know.
On base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Tigers nothing.
I'll take it though.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the
Up
5th.
by 2. I'll
Now it's the
take it.
Second baseman, Hesung Kim. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way.
We just gotta hope when the bullpen does get their number called, they do their job and do it well.
So far, he's been really effective in this one. You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
The changeup missing. And the count 1-2. Now one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This to third.
There you go.
Gets it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, catcher, Rafael Marchand.
And here's the catcher, Rafael Marchand. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything After that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one catches the zone.
He's
Strike
not
one.
wrong.
In there at the knees.
Rodero Jones very much surprises me every time he's on the mound.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left
Oh.
center field. Lays out and makes the play.
What a play, Roman Anthony!
There's the kind of play that just fires up the team.
Acknowledge him. After that, you acknowledge him.
Dugout and swing the sticks.
Acknowledge his diving play. Acknowledge your tribal chief.
That's the third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Now batting number 12.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brian Yan. He is singled, and he is flied to left.
All right.
Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with
Let's
2
go.
home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have...
Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save.
Here's what I think the man
Damn.
is thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5. So 2 balls and no strikes. And another ball. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen.
Yep.
Smith up and throwing.
Now you start getting them moving.
Warming up as well. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch
Now
walk,
batting,
and
shortstop.
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Bobichette up now for the Tigers. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Late swing, fouled off. First and second, 2 down. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Next one misses, and the count is 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a high fly ball.
Oh, that's going a long way, but there we go. Barney Belcher making the catch.
Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the White Sox 2, and
Whew.
back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check
for
out
the
the
White
latest
Sox,
news from around the league.
shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Not a great debut for Anthony White. Cade Povich, on the other hand, 10 Ks and 0 runs against the Pirates.
The shortstop takes the ball. Rollison, a 6'2 southpaw, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Next off,
Come on, Gunner.
for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Taps softly to the right side, and that goes foul.
Can't believe it. We got a freshman linebacker. It's a miracle.
That's to third.
Ah.
Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that
Now
changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And now it's going to be Jack Caglione. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the
I stopped
catcher.
everything because it was like Jack could hit a home run here, and of course he just pops it up behind himself.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that
Up
pitch was
next for
right
the White
down the
Sox,
middle. I
center
think he got a
fielder,
little too
Roman
Get
excited.
real excited, being like, "Oh man, this could be a good hit," and then he just pops it up.
Unfortunate for him. Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And
Come on, Roman.
up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside ball one.
Signed you to that new deal, man. You got to come
And it's
through
all
here.
away.
You have done nothing so far this season. You can't be doing that.
Top of the zone.
You're making me look bad. And I don't need help looking bad.
And that skips in the dirt. That one is upstairs.
Okay. 3-2 count.
And down on strikes.
Well,
And a nice inning of work there as he sets him
so
down
much
1,
about
2,
that.
3. Nothing doing for the White Sox, but they're on top 2-0.
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
down for the bottom of the sixth, and
Number
there's a new
13.
pitcher on the mound, Bobby Ragsdale.
Oh, they're going to Bobby.
This is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical.
All right, Bobby. Get the
Instead of
job
Polar
done.
Bear, Pete Alonso. He is
Designated
struck
hitter,
out, and he is
Pete
walked.
Alonso.
Pete Orlando.
Swings and misses. Strike one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving.
I really
and
wish, though,
manufacture at
that
least one run. Then maybe
they'd
get
given
2 or 3.
him one more inning. Would have liked to seen Darryl get one more inning, or at least start the sixth, just to see if he could have gotten more.
Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Oh, that got through.
And a good start to the inning.
Not what we needed there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel
Now batting,
any vibration in your hands
fielder,
whatsoever.
Gary
Such a good
Carpenter.
feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield,
You know what?
that's one of those swings where you just
No
don't
one
even
has
feel
it.
the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that
The only bad part is, like, I
At
could
least if you could find a
go
way to
quick with this
manufacture
game, but the way the
it feels like
first
it's really
game went,
getting back into this ballgame.
I don't feel like we can
And it's
skip any half innings.
double-barreled action.
The way these two
in the
teams
bullpen.
play.
Luis Taveras getting loose out there.
Ooh.
Smith also throwing.
Yep. Smith's still up,
Tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth.
which I expected Scott Smith to enter the game if they were going to put anybody in.
On the ground.
Okay.
And that's just foul.
Get the strikeout here, Bobby.
Swing.
There you go.
Struck him out.
Good job, Bobby.
Fastball, and it was effective. And next up for the
Now
Tigers,
batting,
Phil
number 27.
Cullen.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And there's a curve through for a strike.
Well, sometimes as a left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
Okay.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. so. Leads off first with one away. And there's a ball. Strike three, and that's
There we go. Bobby's caught a bit of fire now.
Very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single.
Alright.
Strikeout, so
You know what? I feel good about that. I finished up the linebackers.
chance of scoring.
So
Good job so
now I'm
far
going to take a
now. He just
full,
needs one more out.
legitimate
and next
2-hour
pitch,
break.
Brett Beatty.
Because the secondary is going to take a while.
Missing low.
Solely because there are 8 corners I have to do. So now I legitimately am taking a break. Ugh. Come on, Bobby. It's fucking Brett Beatty. He's a pain in our ass. There you go.
Strike. Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
It's one of those situations, you know, where I'm like, it's there, I can work on it, and I feel like I'm not getting anything done. It's like when I watch anime, I gotta walk while I do it, because I feel like at least I'm doing something. And yep, the pain in the ass continues. Of course, Brett Beatty's the one who fucking ties it up.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts.
Remember when he was on our team? Yeah, binge a few animes soon. I gotta watch more Freerun. Maybe I'll do that tonight. If I'm taking a break at some point, maybe I'll watch some Freerun. Get a walk in. I'm just gonna need some yoga to get, you know, a little peaceful 15-minute break and make my midsection hurt like hell. The fuck are you doing?
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this
The
inning.
fuck is Haesung Kim doing? Why would you bunt here? Bases are empty. Why are you even contemplating bunting?
And ball one. And strike two.
Well, you ain't bunting now.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Whew. Come on, Bobby, finish it up. I'm assuming they'll probably go Tavares the next inning.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Because I feel like they should have gone Scott Smith here just because he would have had longevity. You could have gotten 2 innings out of him.
Next offering misses
Probably.
down and away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fights it off.
Dear Lord.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create.
There we go. Finished it.
A swing
A little
and a
too
miss with
late.
the fastball to end the inning.
The Brett Beatty homer.
Two on this homer. And we're deadlocked now. Back at Comerica Park. New inning getting started.
All right.
The batter now, Kyle Teal. And that one is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Andres Munoz, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Mears getting cranked up as well. Ripped on a line.
There you go. Well, never mind. It didn't land.
There to make the grab. And there's one down.
I thought it was going to land in the gap for a bit,
Nice
but
hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Shulz up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Pulls that one foul.
come on, Ken. We're going to need you to do it again.
That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss.
Damn.
For the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Now batting.
So
Third
2 down
baseman,
now,
Colson
and here
Montgomery.
is Colson Montgomery. Foul ball there.
There you go, Colson.
Hit up the middle.
He's had a really nice
So the
day.
go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Now we got Alex Ishii up. Ishii can maybe move him.
The switch hitting second baseman, Alex Ishii. Just
Nope, that's
missed.
the ball.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
He's already got 2 home runs.
That's ball 2.
And another
Unless
ball.
those were last year's
It's a
stats. They
really
might have
good
been
feeling
last
for
year's
a hitter.
stats.
At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
They might want to walk Alex Ishii.
Clips the corner. And it
Oh,
goes 3-1.
that I would have taken that too. That was too far inside, but
Go-ahead run at first.
he gets the call.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's
Bruh.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gets a piece
Here you
there
go,
over
Ishii.
again.
Come on.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a foul ball.
He's making him pitch, which is great.
Again.
So if he can get on base, it could be a good spot for
On the
Barney.
right side, and it goes
He's
just
fighting.
foul. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10.
Come on, Ishii.
Now this is in the air down
Nope.
the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
10th pitch coming up.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
11 pitches now.
Fouled off again.
Make it 12.
And it remains 3-2. Montgomery off of first with 2.
Talk about making a man pitch. He's had him throw a whole inning's worth at him.
And that's too high. Ball.
Oh my god, and all that ended in a walk. Holy shit.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
You can tell he's a man by the way he
To
walks.
the plate for the White Sox.
He's a woman's man, no time for talk. That's fucking crazy. He took 13 pitches to end in a walk. And now you got Barney Belcher up.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike.
Come on, Barney. He's going to give you something easy. You just crush this thing to Timbuktu.
Off the mark there. And 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This man has thrown 16 pitches this inning. Actually, no, he's thrown more than that. He's thrown 20-some, I think.
Count moves to 2-1.
Because he threw 13 just against Ishii. 2 here, that's 15. And then... Oh, really? For it to end like that after Ishii's at-bat? Oh, that's just sad. Oh, here we go, Scott Smith.
Now
They
pitching
know that he
for
can get
Chicago.
a right-hander out,
Number
but
28.
he's in position to face a couple of lefties this
Leading
inning.
off for the Tigers,
Here's the catcher to hit,
Rafael
Rafael Marchand.
Marchand.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This is our first time getting to see Scott Smith. We didn't see him in the first game.
That one missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
The next offering misses. Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
It's a leadoff walk.
Damn.
And that's the go-ahead run.
Not the way you want to start.
Right there and
Really,
just
I figured out a better spot for the
Now he has somebody to worry about
for the
over
chat. It's gonna be over
So
here.
back to the top of the order. And the batter now, Nolan Jones. That one
There you go.
finds the zone.
Maybe this was Scott Smith's plan. Walk the man, set up a ground ball double play. 2 easy outs.
Fought off foul.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
This to
Well, we
center
got the
field.
pop-up.
Anthony on his
Damn,
way
Roman
to
Anthony coming
sit
way
down.
in there.
And there's one away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Brian Yahn up now for the Tigers. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to
There you
center.
go.
Anthony in position, brings it in, 2 down.
Walked a man at first, and now Smith's got 2 straight outs with ease.
And the batter will be the shortstop.
And now you got to deal with Bo.
For 3 in this one. That one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first, here the
Oh, Bo's hit streak is on the line.
And this one squirts away
Well,
from
that'll
the
move
catcher.
him.
Nothing doing, count moves
No, he
along.
didn't move. Wow. That's what happens when you have a fictitious land
That changeup.
that does not exist whatsoever. And trying to act like they're a thing. That's what happens, man. It's like the fucking never-ending story over here.
Swing and a miss.
Nice ending, Scott Smith. Good show.
Despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. We look ahead to inning number 8. We are tied 2-2.
All right.
Welcome back, and a new arm of the mound to start the 8th. Nick
Now
Mears.
pitching for
And
the
he comes on
Tigers.
here for the first time this season,
Number 31.
and I'm sure there's some nerves
Nick
involved in that, so
Mears.
we'll see how
He's
he's
got the middle of the order.
For the White
Spencer
Sox.
Horwitz
First baseman,
getting ready to
Spencer
hit.
Horwitz.
Swing and a high fly
First pitch
ball.
swinging.
That's out to center. And a quick out number 1.
I mean, it's one thing when the defensive tackle is setting the sack record.
That misses. 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Action in the pen down there. Abner Uribe, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Hard on the ground to first.
Oh, I thought that was going over his head and into the
There's a lot riding on that
corner.
ball right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch.
I was about to get real excited for Gunner because he was going to have a double.
Jack Caglione.
Come on, Jack.
1 for 3.
The only positive here is that means 6, 7, and 8 are up
In the first pitch,
in the top of the
misses for
9th.
ball 1.
If Jack doesn't do anything here. Ken Shulz will get an opportunity to try and put this team ahead.
Down, nobody on.
Nope.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Next offering misses.
Dude, he's scared of Jack. I don't blame him.
Anthony in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive set.
Okay, Roman.
Ball down the line.
Come on.
Will produce a two-out RBI, and those are
They say guys only think about one thing, and that's the Roman Empire. Come on.
Up to bat next.
We're always thinking about the Roman Empire.
by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock.
But on a serious note, it is very surprising the Roman Empire fell the way it did.
But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And that is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. Caglione off of first with 2 away. And that's fouled off. Two on the way. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Fucking Nero. It's fucking batshit insane though. It's funny as hell.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Dude. Now Roman Anthony's like, I just saw what Alex Ishii was doing, and I'm gonna have some fun.
What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Oh, I thought Roman had his first hit of the year right there. Come on, Roman.
2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2.
Dude, I get it. Alex Ishii did a cool thing, but I don't need I don't need this many guys going like 14 pitches. And he strikes out.
He didn't make it easy for him on the mound. Back now, new
Up, here
pitcher on
comes
the mound.
Gary.
Roll into the bottom of the 8th. Gary Minoso. This is his first appearance of the season.
Come on, Gary.
Alonso, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1.
So both sides are going to have the bottom of their lineup in the 9th inning.
Fouled off.
So it could legitimately come down to how well Ken Shulz and Colson Montgomery have been doing today.
Upstairs and outside.
1 strike.
Because it'll be 7, 8, and 9. And then if Shulz and Montgomery were to get on,
Kerry Carpenter
that would set up Alex Ishii in a great spot.
get a chance to make a big impact here. And that's in
There you
there
go.
at the knees.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Come on, Gary.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He just threw that one well off the plate.
For him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's
Last time, though, we had someone get walked.
what he's looking
It led to a dominant case scenario, and that is a fantastic double play.
Is a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play.
Colson Montgomery getting the double play going at third base. Nice. Alex Ishii with the move, though.
Phil Cullen up now for the Tigers. To the right side. Ishii throws to first. And that is that. So they make
Easy
short
does
work
it.
of them there.
Gary Minoso with a great inning.
And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
All right.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle T.
Teal, Shulz, Montgomery.
Mears back to work. There's
They're really letting Mears go back out there after he threw like 95 pitches to fucking Anthony? Okay. I guess just try and keep your bullpen healthy if we go to extras.
That's a ball.
I mean, it's the rubber match. I would kind of get my bullpen to work. I get it's not a save situation right now,
Fouled off. He was late.
but
Ball two.
two.
That's a
Come on,
really good
Kyle.
take right there. Slider
Kyle
down the
Teal's
hand,
looking
very
for his
difficult
first
to get
hit
on
of the
the
year,
same plane
too.
and do anything with.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit in the air,
Ah.
center field. Cullen under it.
You made him throw, which is always a good thing, but
One away.
here we go.
Now batting number 7.
Ken
Comes our guy,
steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ken Shulz. Had a triple earlier that got the scoring started thanks to Colson Montgomery.
Breaking ball misses down.
I mean, if I'm you, I'm walking the shit out of this man. I would have easily just intentionally walked him immediately.
Fouled off down the right side.
Because if he triples again, all you need is a Colson Montgomery ball in play, essentially.
Next offering is downstairs. All tied up here at the top of the ninth.
Or you get Alex Ishii to come in and do the job at the one spot.
Inside ball three.
Oh, here we go. Green light on a 3-1 count.
Circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
He's going to probably have the green light on a 3-1.
One down, base is empty.
Yep.
Out to center field.
And that is not deep enough.
Under.
Oh,
Hauls it in for the out. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
okay.
Here comes the
Yep.
closer here.
Uribe.
Uribe.
Now pitching
Now the third
for the
baseman,
Tigers.
Colson Montgomery.
Number 45.
Colson can get on base.
Uribe.
Anything's possible with Ishii. I do not want to go to extras.
Just off the outside edge.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Ground ball, left side.
Easy out.
And the inning is over.
And we are going to have to hope for extras if we want to win this game.
Back here in Detroit, bottom 9.
Oh, God, no. It's the man who tied it up. Gary's still in the ball game, which I'm fine with that. Only threw 9 pitches. And he's got to take on Brett Beatty.
Strike. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Ryan Weathers, the left-hander, up and throwing. Off the plate, and the count even 1-1. Hit hard.
The nightmare scenario is here.
That ball was
Brett Beatty hitting another home run to walk off
netting down
this
the line.
game.
Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Ha-Seong Kim in the on-deck
I like that Brett Beatty wears number 7, hitting in the 7 spot.
out towards right center field.
Anthony
He's
got it.
And there's one down.
That's just a really nice
All
catch
right.
on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next.
Come on,
Kim at the plate now, and that's inside. Line drive. Fair ball. Now he turns
That
it.
puts a man on. Winning run all the way to second. Fuck.
Scoring position now.
So a single wins this game.
Here's the Detroit catcher, Rafael Marchand.
And we're going to see the top of the order at least get an opportunity.
That's strike one.
One's the count.
One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Come on, Gary.
Something special right here. It's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Got him!
And he did not like the call.
He got the call.
Are very aggressive when they see
And
the
now
stakes.
Nolan Jones, who's also been a pain in our
He
ass.
wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Jones stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one lifted to left. Belcher.
We're going to extras. Who wants free baseball?
The inning, so they can't push across.
Nice job, Gary.
And we're back.
Leading
And
off
now,
for the White
Alex.
Sox.
Okay, our boy's up.
Number 0.
The man who made a guy throw 14 pitches.
Down the line. And
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was in. I thought that was down the third baseline for the most part.
That first pitch heater.
I was already ready to celebrate the lead run.
corner at 100.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know.
Hey Dash, what's up, man?
Sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy,
You missed me working. Oh, got their hit Nishi on the ankle? How dare you, Uribe?
Belcher
fielder,
steps to the
number
plate for the
32.
White Sox.
You missed me already working on some of the roster. Because while this game was going on, I decided to continue working on some of the roster. And now I'm fully taking a break. Because I've gotten to the corners and that's going to take me forever. You don't want to have a 15 pitch at bat like the other guy. You just got to deal with it.
Now here is Spencer
Now
Horwitz.
batting.
How dare he hit Alex Ishii.
Horwitz.
Alright, if Horwitz can at least do something here, it gets Gunner up.
Just a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move.
As long as there's no double play here, Gunnar Henderson gets up, and that's a chance for a big play to happen.
Many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. In the dirt, 1-2 to count.
I haven't done any recording because I don't have the roster done yet. I still have to do one minor thing with the jerseys. And it's just a change of
Going with a foul ball.
one of the logos.
Out. The go-ahead run is at second. Ground ball right side could be 2.
God damn it.
Second, and that's 2.
Well, winning run.
Back here at
He's in
extras,
scoring
and
position.
pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning.
Luis Tavares on the mound. Can we somehow take it to the 11th?
Box now, take strike 1.
0-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Just missed. Next off
There you go.
for a strike. And that's strike 2. And that one is inside. Bo Bichette in the on deck.
Yeah, exactly what we want is Bo Bichette with 2 guys on if you walk this guy. That's what I want to see. There you go, Luis.
Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees.
I don't know what he's
You know what's really sad is every single corner in the base Cupcake roster did something for us at DVT. Outside of maybe Terrell Pace, I think that's the only guy that really never made a lot of plays. You got Dakota Mills, Malik Moon, Noah Collins Jr., Sidney Stovall, DeMarvin Holland, Jaden Bowie, and Randall Glenn. All did something in DVT. Might end up napping. That sounds great.
The winning run on second base.
That sounds awesome.
One ball, one strike.
I mean, if I want to get done what I want to get done today, I can't really afford a nap, but luckily I should get at least a little bit of recording done today. Because all I got to record initially is just footage of some players. Because I talk about all the commented players in the intro.
And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Okay, winning run's 90 feet away.
Just missed.
Come on, Tavares. Take us to the 11th.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Winning run at third, 2 down. Late swing,
Huh?
fouled off.
2-2.
This guy's got good power with one swing. He can
Yes!
swing and a miss.
Luis Tavares strikes out the polar bear. There we go.
Here's the short
Okay, here we go. We have Gunner and Jack back to back. This is huge. Big play could happen here.
ball one, no strike.
You got two guys that definitely have a chance. Don't worry, I played around with your guys pretty well to make them a little more realistic. Like, given during commentary, I'm not gonna be in character, so that won't really matter, but given the intro, I am bringing Jonathan West back for it, but that's just for some fun.
And a swing and a miss. And one out now. Now at the plate, Jack Caglione.
Come on, Caglione, come on. Someone's got to jack up a homer. That's what's going to win this game.
That one finds
Is a
the
huge
zone.
home run.
Strike one. With the go-ahead run standing at second, we are in the 11th.
The worst part of this, too, is we don't have speed at second. Because it's Horwitz at second.
You're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center.
It's not going to drop, is it? It did drop! Holy shit, that's runners at the corners.
So runners at the corners and one out.
Okay.
The runner at third wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite.
Roman, there is no bigger opportunity for your first hit of the year.
Runners on the move. It's a pitch out. Out of the play. He's out trying to steal home.
What the fuck were you doing, Horwitz? What the fuck were you doing? Okay, Jackson second. And Roman Anthony's first hit of the season! Oh, the Roman Empire! 2-run shot!
He rocketed that one out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add a couple.
Acknowledge him!
His plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was gonna
That is the best way you could have gotten your first hit of the season.
results.
Horwitz does the dumbest fucking thing possible. But Roman Anthony comes up with the best possible outcome.
He's so good at getting his arms
Right
out.
down the
That's
middle with
exactly
the
what he needed
sinker,
right
and
there.
he takes
He'll
full
typically want to hold
effect.
the pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over. Stays through the ball, gets the
Uribe gets pulled.
So they turn things over to the righty, Adam Mazer.
Number 60.
Oh, there we go.
and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to
Okay. I'm fine going to the bottom of the 11th. Now we can bring Ryan Weathers in for the save.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
I like the foam finger. That's good. I don't know whose emote that is, but that's a great emote.
Outside low, and it's 2-0. Just missed. So
Kyle
definitely a
Teal
little
about to get on
right
base
out
for
of the
Ken.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this
I mean,
mound,
he's
but
still
you
looking
gotta
for his
find a way to
first hit
get
of the
ahead
year,
of the count.
too,
If
so.
he hasn't, we'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Could have pulled the trigger there, Kyle, and I would not have been angry.
3-1.
Maybe you would have pulled off a Roman Anthony situation.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, you tried there. You were hacking at it.
Count, 3-2.
Oh, it's a YouTube global emote?
And it
Okay.
remains a full count. 2 down, nobody on.
I thought it was somebody else's emote.
Stays alive.
I don't know if it's like Twitch where because given I don't chat a lot. I'll tune into live streams, but I'm not a chatter.
That one the other way. And that
Hey, first hit of the season for Kyle Teal, and it'll be extra bases.
and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Nice job, Teal.
Ugly 0 for going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have
But,
been behind the pitch,
Yeah,
but
I'm just not sure if you can use other people's emotes
he was
on
able
other
to
streams or
still
not.
shoot a line drive down the
In
line and
other chats. Come on, Ken. Add another run just to make me feel safe.
2 down. That one's upstairs, ball one.
No, I'm talking about YouTube emotes. Because Twitch emotes, I know you can use other people's emotes in other people's chats.
Next pitch
But I wasn't sure if you could do that with YouTube. But Dash says it's not like Twitch. That's kind of stupid. I feel like you should be able to do that if you're
under it.
if you're like a member in somebody else's chat. I feel like you should, for someone else's channel, you should be able to use their emotes everywhere. That's one thing I like about Twitch is if you have accessibility to someone else's emotes, you can use them elsewhere.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Makes it feel like you actually got something for your subscription.
And 2 groundouts. In the air, center field.
Yeah, Roman Anthony's right there. That's probably going to tag him.
At second,
Yep.
he makes it to third.
Oh, really? I thought he got him.
almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch.
I thought he got him.
Back, no doubt.
Damn. Okay. Phil Cullen's been a hero before for the Tigers against us.
And a strike on the outside
There you
edge.
go, Weathers.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. In there.
There you go. Nice
He didn't
pitch.
like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
You can get Cullen out, I feel
Tying run at the
decent.
plate. That misses. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming. He's dealing with a great 2-strike.
Did anybody watch the Travis Hunter versus Ryan Williams stream that or Jeremiah Smith stream that happened? Was it Ryan Williams or Jeremiah Smith who played Hunter? It might have been Ryan Williams that played him.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Came inside with
Here
that
we
2-strike
go.
fastball. Nice.
Ryan Weathers about to get the save, I'm telling you.
Inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
You didn't watch it? I was just wondering if anybody watched it. I really don't care what happened, but I was just wondering. Because I entirely forgot about it until I just saw, was it Jeremiah Smith? I think he tweeted something and I was like, oh yeah, Ryan Williams and Travis Hunter did that stream.
Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
I think we got it.
This could end it. Swing and a ball popped up. And he's got it.
We did it! All thanks to the Roman Empire.
Match of this 3-game series.
Gosh, you're bringing the emotes in on Twitch now.
Tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball.
There we go. Well, that's nice to see, at least. And because we won, you know what track we go to when we win? Especially when the Roman Empire does things. Well, Luis Tavares gets the win. Okay, so we win our first series of the year. Now we'll see what happens here against the Dodgers. I'm expecting us to not get swept, but probably lose the series because it's the Dodgers, and the Dodgers are the Dodgers. But we've seen crazier shit happen. Make sure nobody got hurt. We've seen crazier shit happen. Bryce Miller goes 7 innings, and we toppled him 7-1. The fun matchup here now, as we get some notifications. Tommy Mangles had a strong month. Nice. Nice. Got so many A potential guys. Crazy. We do take the L to Paul schemes, but it's only a 1-run loss. So I'm not mad. Sam Denny in the rubber match. It's a loss. I kind of expected as much because we didn't get a break day. So I thought that was going to be a hard one to win. Our bullpen was probably exhausted. But now at least we get a day off. Let's keep moving. Take down Houston. Chase Dolander gets his first win of the year. And Darryl Jones takes the L. Wow. That's not what I anticipated. Okay. Let's see. What does this draft look like? Well, you got a center fielder in the top spot. And then probably a lot of, well, a couple pitchers. There is a third baseman. There's a second baseman. Couple second base. There's a handful of second basemen here. Holy shit. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna lie, this might be the best situation for us when it comes to the top of the draft. Like, shortstop isn't like the craziest position for us, but with our draft spot around 23, there's a shortstop right there, shortstop right here. I'm going to take a look at the shortstop right around at our draft spot. And then I want to look at positions. Let's go. I think it was central catcher. Okay, no, you're going to be the central catcher. You are going to be discovery. Give me infield. International. What? Let me make sure. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you're not the guy to do that with them. So, I'm gonna have you go look at international infielders. You are going to scout the shortstop. There we go. So let's see. That's the weirdest thunder sound. Weirdest thunder sound. So many emotes. Dash, so many emotes. We win the series against Houston, and Bryce Miller finishes it with a shutout. Always love to see that. That was my brain last night around 4 a.m. when I went to sleep. Alright. Anything? Yep, no injuries to talk about. How, though, are the minors going? It's good start for the Barons. They're 2-1. And for AAA, 6-3. Grant Taylor got the win. Guillermo's 2-0. You love to see it. Reminds emote only on Twitch. Make the chat that. Alright. We get the win against Minnesota. That's a big one. Noah Schultz with his first win of the season. Sam Denny still looking for his. And he'll get it against Minnesota. 5-3. The ERA not looking good. But he does have 17 strikeouts in 12 innings. We do not get the sweep, though, as Ryan Weathers loses the game for us. That means he blew the save. That's a definite. Luckily, nothing to talk about injury-wise. Love to see that. And we're back to taking on Detroit. Dude, the Dodgers are 11-2. Now they're playing like we would expect them to. We do get that win against Detroit. Darryl Jones gets his first win of the year. We do have something now. Hate that. 60 day for you. AA pitchers. Might have to bring you up to AA immediately just to replace a guy. And then I think don't think Rodney's ready. A lot of our AA pitchers are not ready for AA or for AAA. Yeah, I think Jeff might be the best bet here. So we'll send up Jeff Henley to AAA. See how he does. All right. Meanwhile, we have defeated Detroit. We have won 3 straight series. 9-5. You love to see it, and we're currently tied with the Guardians at the top of the division. And this guy not looking as good as we hoped. I want to finish this scouting, though, because that potential is still in a decent range. I want to see if it changes at all. We did scout a good chunk of catchers and 1 infielder. Okay. I need to know more about this man. Steven Franco, I need to know more about. Matt Lopez jumped up a bit. Okay. Alright, I am going to keep looking at central catchers. Learn more about not Matt Lopez, but some more guys there. And I want to look at... Let's go international pitchers. Right? Because that's what, yeah, that's what you excel at as pitchers anyway, so... See? Can we get our first sweep? We do get the brooms out. The Tigers just got swept. Love it. That's always good to see. And now we get to start a series in Toronto with Sam Denny. Having a good amount of time off. I'm going to start this. It's going to be great. I can't believe we're at a time where people don't know what a Dreamcast is. So sad. I never had one, but I knew of how much people loved it. Alright, can we beat Toronto? We cannot. Sam Denny takes the L. Tight game, but he doesn't get a single strikeout. He went 1 inning. He had a rough game against the Blue Jays. Things didn't get better with Chase Dolander, but we do pick up the win with Darryl Jones, luckily. I've got to think something happened. No, Grant Taylor got banged up. He'll be back in a little bit, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Okay, Milwaukee, who absolutely devastated Yamamoto last night in reality. We lose in a 1-run game to them. They're having a great year, 14-7 right now. And we lose again. This time it's scoreless. Noah Schultz takes the L. Uh-oh. Bello out for a little bit. And Williams out for a little bit. That's fine. That's fine. Not the craziest injuries. I'm not going to go batshit about that. Okay. I don't mind the potential rating. I'm not going to lie. He's on the, like, if he's in the middle of that potential rating, I'm not mad about it. He's just not as good as you would hope he would be. prospect. Ooh. No, Jonathan Munoz is good. Okay. I want to learn more about Esteban Franco. Here we will start looking. I think we'll start. Dude, the second basemen are all over the place, which is crazy. There's a lot of second basemen. We're going to look at international second baseman. It's done us right before. It's done us right before. So, I think I recently scouted pitchers. So we did get Ernesto Rodriguez. Alright. I'm just going to keep looking at international pitchers. Discovering them. Alright. Let's go. Chance to buy a Dreamcast when waiting for the Switch 2. Oh, and you didn't take that opportunity to get the legend of the Dreamcast? And we don't get sweep. Sam Denny comes back with a vengeance. A 10-0 shutout. He doesn't go many innings, but gets the win. That's what matters. Alright, we got the Red Sox next. So it's the Roman Anthony Revenge Tour. No! We'll put him on the 10-day. That sucks. Mainly because we just don't have depth. We're going to have to bring up Bruno. I mean, we've already used his option because he's on the 40-man, so. Bring up Bruno. Not going to be up here long, I got a feeling, but we'll bring him up nonetheless. And a lot of these guys are not doing well this year. It's not a good look. I do want to know, how does that change things? So, okay, Brignoni's playing right field. While Barney plays left. Okay. And who's playing left here? And Barney plays right. Okay, so Brignoni steps in. It's $400. I mean, for the Dreamcast, I don't know. I never played it, so I couldn't speak. But maybe worth it. We do get the win against the Red Sox. Ryan Weathers takes that win. We take an L. Daryl Jones takes that one. And in the rubber match, we win it. So we bounce back after getting swept by Milwaukee, or by almost getting swept by Milwaukee, to take a series against the Red Sox. I will take it. And we do at least get a day off. like our guys need that. And now we gotta take on the O's, who are playing really good ball at 18-9. Check on the injury list. 6 days, so Ken Shulz should be back here after a bit, so that's good. We do lose the first game. Ragsdale takes that L. Win the next one in a shutout. Sam Denny says, I don't think so. Meanwhile, the catcher's good. The catcher's very good. It's still going to take him a bit of time, but he is good. He can play third base. Ooh. Okay, so he's a fielder. Like, I like that. That's cool and all. You're going to really have to hope he can somehow develop hitting skills. Because that's kind of disappointing. That is kind of disappointing. I like him, but... Right, this is the guy that can do anything. Yep. All right. So. Oh. Ozzy Pena. Ranked on the draft board 28th. For us, he's 9th. We gotta know more about this man. Okay, recently scouted. Enrique Cortez has gone up a bit on our board. I mean, we might just have to scout the international pitchers just because a lot of them that we've found look really good. Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna scout international starters right now because a lot of them are really good. And now, given we're gonna scout some of these pitchers, I'm going to change up and look for an outfielder internationally. Man, we are really playing the international game this year. Alright. Can we take the series against the O's? We don't. Chase Dolander falls to 1-3 on the year. The ERAs are not friendly right now. We are getting hit pretty well. Now we take on the Royals. Let me check on Ken. He'll be good in a couple days. We take the L there big time. We can't handle any more injuries, man. Minoso, gonna be out for a bit. Not the biggest injury there. I'm not too mad about it. We do take the win there against the Royals. I'll take it. And we get that one. So the worst comes to worst, we split this series. Scott Smith gets his first win. And Guillermo. Wow. Guillermo Lorenz struggled. He's been pretty good down in AA. Brandon Marceau was hit hard in April. I mean, I think he's also injured anyways. Ashton McHugh played well. Jake Fox played well. Rodney Gant played well. And Tony Bagley did well. Nice. Nice. Roman Anthony is doing decent. 5 home runs and 12 RBIs. I'm not going to complain about that. Our pitchers just are having a tough time with the ERA, keeping it down. Bryce Miller doing fine, but everybody else having a little bit of a tough time. Averages are definitely down more than I expected this year. Unless your name is Ken Shulz. Yeah, guys are definitely not upgrading like I thought they would. Roman Anthony is taking steps up. But he's about the only one. Oh, here we go. Our boy is back. Yep, he's back. So let's go ahead. Move Bruno back down to AAA. Now, we beat the Kansas City Royals. Sam Denny bringing down that ERA a little bit more. Love to see it. Okay, we get a much-needed one series against the Royals. Putting us 2.5 games over them now, and a half game over the Guardians. Tampa's playing well too this year. What the hell is up with everybody? They do get the win there. Ryan Weathers takes that loss. And another loss. This one for Daniel Jones. Daryl Jones. Oh. Dude, if Ozzie Pena is there at our pick. He can play third and short. That's huge. That is a huge possibility there. Contact versus righties is great. You hope he can develop that contact against lefties as well as the power game, but I'm happy enough with this in the long term. Okay. Okay. I think we're going to keep looking at these pitchers just because a lot of them are going up the board. I mean, we kind of have our guys that we like the best right now. At least our first two picks. So I think I'll look at Rocco Workman at this top spot. So we do have to look at left fielders. And Workman's the top left fielder. We're going to go back to trying to discover some infielders in the East this time. Back to work here. As we do get at least one win against the Rays. We were not swept. Bryce Miller continues his good play. Now taking on the Phillies, who are as good as we are. We do get the win. Noah Schultz. Denny does not get credited with the win. It's Luis Taveras. But we will take the series over the Phillies. And we will sweep the Phillies. Chase Dolander getting the win. A much needed win for him. Get the brooms out. We get our second sweep of the season. and a much needed day off afterwards. Ooh, Dolander's now on a hot streak. Darryl Jones struggling a bit, but he is getting better, which is the important part. Denny's walking guys a little more than you would like. Everything else, though, doing fine. Gunner's on a cold streak, and he is continuing to get worse. I'm probably going to deal him in the offseason just to get the money off the books. Because he's just getting worse and worse as the years progress. He's doing well, numbers-wise right now. I hope he can keep it up. The RBIs are a little low. Kyle Teal? Okay, now I'm not as impressed because Kyle Teal's, I'd say, arguably doing better. Roman Anthony starting to heat up. 6 home runs, 18 RBIs. I did not see his numbers. Did you guys see that? He's hitting 329, 24 ribbies, 8 home runs. That is your face of the franchise. We are going to pay him so much money in the offseason. And by so much money, I mean like $12 million over 20 years. He is our Ronald Acuna. Oh, Bellows developing. That's nice. Blake Mitchell is not. It's not good. Churio's developing a bit in the background, which is always a good thing. A lot of these guys are not developing, which is not good. Let's hope things change a bit. That's not the way we want things to change. A scoreless loss to the Mets. But we do get a win the next day. Bryce Miller comes through. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to see. I want to know more. I'm not happy about that. Ernest Dell. Okay. Holy shit, he went down from 18 to not ranked. Talk about plummeting on our board. I think I'm gonna probably I'm going to scout Menza here. Just to probably finish his off. Yeah. And then here, we'll go outfield, go central. Actually, I'm actually going to have you scout the international relief pitchers, because we did find a relief pitcher internationally. And I want to know more about the relievers a tad bit. And we beat the Mets. Tavares finishes the job. Good to see. So, we start a series against the Reds. We are currently 3.5 games up in the AL Central. Remember, we were projected to make the wild card. Right now, winning the division. So, we're off to a better start than people thought. That's not what I wanted after I stated that. Sam Denny takes the L. Daryl Jones takes the loss. And Chase Dolander takes the loss. Oh my God, we got hit hard. Ken Shulz gets banged up again. It's a bit. Bruce. I need to know. What's your durability? Oh. That explains it. 42. Well, I know what I really want to train with you. Let's go to training here. Yeah, okay, it's automatically physical conditioning. That's good. That's good. Yeah, because that's what he needs to train. Dear Lord. Alright, we get a day off, much needed. We're still 1.5 games up, but we need some momentum going. And we get that with Bryce Miller continuing his unbeaten streak. 6-0 on the year. Can we win the series against the North Side here? The battle for Chi-Town. No, we cannot win it there. Noah Schultz can't get the job done. Okay, 62 overall on the board for us. I like the potential range. God, this draft is very meh so far. There's some good players, but then there's a lot of meh. And the relievers are relievers. So, take that for what you will. Well, some of them jumped up. Alright. I want to look at the outfielders some more. Let's look at Julian Best. Now you can do your discovery thing. I want more outfielders. I don't feel there's enough outfield possibility here. Let's look at the left fielders in the East. See if someone starts to stand out. As like a sleeper, maybe. Alright. Sam Denny gets us the win. There we go. We take the Battle of Chi-Town. You'll love to see it. Now, how are the minors going? Let's just get a look in. 25-14 are the Barons. And the Knights are 31-14. Wow. 6 games up are the Barons. And 5 games up are the Knights. It's actually been a good time to be a White Sox fan in all aspects currently. Darryl Jones has had a rough year. But he does get a win against the Royals in a shutout. Chase Dolander picks up the win. We take this series against the Royals already, and Bryce Miller is up to get the sweep. And that is the first loss on the year for Bryce Miller, and it comes in a 6-5 ball game. That's just sad. You hate seeing it end like that. Quick check on how some of these guys are playing. Gunnar Henderson heard my words. He's on a hot streak. Let's see. Sam Denny in a bit of a cold spell, but the strikeouts are up there like we know them. He is 5-3 on the year. He's only walked 11 guys. The ERA is high, but that's been kind of his one little issue. Chase Dolander getting the ERA back down to earth. Darryl Jones has had a bit of an issue, but it's the money, and the overall continues to plummet unless I see the uptick. Like this. Holy shit, Roman Anthony went from not having any hits to now 273 average. 7 homers. What's he been doing his last 10? 351 his last 10 games. I mean, the Roman Empire currently is thriving. Bryce Miller, he's been great. Can't really complain. Jack Caglione's been quiet. Batting .216 in his last 10. Been real quiet lately. Kyle Teal, 9 home runs, 18 RBIs. Okay. Gunnar is shot up. 271, 4 steals, 27 ribbies, 9 home runs. Now he's more on pace with what I'm kind of expecting. I don't know if he'll hit that 33 number, but I definitely think he hits probably higher than 26 in the home run department. Ken Shulz has been banged up a bit this year, but 9 home runs, 27 RBIs, and a 296 average. And Belcher quietly hitting 6 home runs, 21 ribbies. Okay. Colson Moncada. Everybody is at least solid. Nobody's doing bad right now, it feels like. Which is weird. Like, even Horwitz, 5 homers, 24 RBIs. Blake Mitchell starting to turn a bit, but you'd like to see the development turn up. How's Jason Churio done? 250, a homer. He's only had 32 at-bats, but he is developing, which is what's more important. Guzman, not doing anything. Good to know. No, his ERA is a 1.42. I'm shocked you're not developing. Dante Matlock talk about developing. Not hitting well average-wise, but 10 home runs already this year. Weathers, how many blown saves? Only 1 blown save so far. Brignoni's going down in his overall, which is a bit disappointing. But he's hitting good average-wise. Bruno's on the uptick. Iriarte's looking good. Waylon Fleming is developing. Hey, E93, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? What's up with you? Good to see you pop in, man. And if you're wondering about the Bandits dynasty, this is my break for 2 hours now. I'm currently working on the rosters. So, yeah. I should say roster because I'm not working on any other roster right now. I will work on the Sanford and GLU rosters once I get the intro video done. How's he hitting? He's doing so much better than I thought he would. 361, 8 home runs and 33 RBIs. Woo! Things are good for you. That's good to hear. It's good to hear. Our boy Alex Ishii hitting over 300 as he does. 15 ribbies. Love to see it. Guillermo doing well. Dude, the team is just good right now. We're just good right now. And yeah, Enrique, you needed to be in AA. You were not ready for anything higher yet. Your ERA is a little too high. I assume you've... Oh no, you haven't blown any saves. They're not using you to close. But let's keep moving. We're having a good year. Can we keep it going? We can with a shutout from Noah Schultz. Look at that. Who expected that? No runs. Noah Schultz coming through. Sam Denny, though, does not come through, and it's not his fault. It was Gary Minoso. So it must have been late in the game that they stacked those runs up. Chase Dolander. Never mind, it was Bobby Ragsdale. The bullpen not pulling their weight right now. Guys, we might have options at the 23rd pick in the draft. We might have options. Alright. What do we know? Okay, Griff has gone up. There's not much at left field, man. Not much at all. I'm gonna scout Griff here. And I'm gonna have you, I think you're just good at pitchers, so yeah, I'm gonna have you scout the international starters so we can get more info on some of those international starters. Alright. I feel like we at least know, we know more than I normally know at this point in scouting, which is good to know. Can we split the series? Daryl does not come through. And it's Bobby Ragsdale again. Come on, Bobby. A wise man once said, "Damn it, Bobby." That's the last thing we needed. Gives the Guardians a chance. Ooh, Tony Bagley a bit banged up with some with an inflamed nerve. Ew. We'll be okay in the long run. And Gary Minoso bounces back. Noah Schultz has caught a little bit of fire. It is also against the Rockies. So, you know, take... Why did OBS disconnect for a second? Are we good? We still up on both sides? Let me know. Tell me we're live on both sides. Okay, good. Good. It was a quick disconnect, reconnect, like, immediately, so I just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. Alright. So, can Sam Denny do it against his former teammate, Matt Manning? Look at the score, too. He gave up not a single run. Matt Manning gave up 3, probably. Sam gave up none. In Colorado, a man who has had his problems with home runs. Oh. 3 hits for Ken? Hell yeah. 2 for Colson Montgomery, who's been quietly shining. Why is Jason playing center? It must have been just an off day for Roman. That's probably it. Robert Waters was playing second. And a home run from Ken Shulz, along with a double. Dear Lord, Spencer Horwitz got a double too. Sam Denny went 7 innings with 7 strikeouts, 1 walk, only 2 hits. That's what we're talking about. And I have told you plenty that he doesn't have fantastic stamina, but he goes 7. That's what I want to see. Now we take on a struggling Houston Astros team, apparently. But Nick Lodolo's done well for him. And he continues. I'm not going to say anything about that man because there's a conspiracy theory about that man that makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. I ain't going to say nothing. I'm just going to say I'm pissed off that Chase Dolander wound up losing to the Astros. No. Daryl. It wasn't your fault. It was Brian Bellows' first loss of the season. First time we've even really heard anything about him. Ooh, Braylon Payne struggled. Maybe I send him down. Brad Luis struggled. Okay. Jose Gonzalez played well. A lot of third baseman. You say anything? You're already on the radar. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not going to any boxing matches in fucking Vegas. Alright. How is Dolander on a hot streak? Speaking of hot streaks, Walker Janik's on a hot streak. Batting 268. Hot damn. Man, we are not doing well at first base right now. Unless your name is Jason, we're not doing well at first base. Oh, Jack's doing fine, but, you know. The youth is struggling. Dude, I want you to look at the numbers on Waylon Fleming. You cannot tell me trading for this man wasn't a genius idea. 9 home runs, 42 ribbies, 9 steals, nearly batting 400. We needed to fix third base. We needed that guy that was going to be the long-term fix at third base. I found him in Seattle. They don't just make good coffee. They made a good third baseman. Thank you, Mariners. And Gunner's doing fine. It's not insane, but he's doing fine. Fuck out of someone for spilling this beer. Probably. I believe it. Ooh, Matlock is on a bit of a cold spell, but a cold spell for him. However, he has already hit 11 home runs and 31 ribbies. There's the quietest good season so far. He's quietly playing as well as Gunnar Henderson. Dude, Belcher's playing well. Brignoni's done solid. He's bounced back. How's Nick Worth doing? Immensely great. Good on you, Nick. Bruno's doing fine. The Roman Empire is still thriving. Payne's been struggling. I'm going to send him down to AA. And I'm actually going to send Arias to AAA. Because he's been playing quite well. And there's the face of the franchise. Wow, Ken Dixon quietly playing pretty decent. I mean, Darryl Jones is the only pitcher that's really struggling this year. Everyone else is at least doing well enough. Like Sam Denny's got the ERA under 5. Dolander is struggling in the win column. But the numbers when you look at the ERA, not bad. He has been giving up a lot more runs than I would like. 13 home runs already. He gave up 18 all of last year. Yeah, so home runs have been an issue this year. Meanwhile, quick check-in. The Barons are still on top, only by 2 games though. The Knights are still on top by 5. So we're doing fine. And we beat the Astros and avoid a sweep. Nice job, Gary. Who got hurt? Gary! No, never mind. Guillermo! That's even worse. Because he's been fantastic. He's 8-1 down at AAA, 41 strikeouts, and a sub-2 ERA. This man's played great. Alright. The question is, what are we going to buy at the trade deadline? That's the real question. 5 games up. That's not going to help us. Bobby Rags. Damn it, Bobby! Sam, come on. Low scoring and fair for the most part, but come on. I'm going to assume the offense just didn't help you. But Chase Dolander wins a 1-0 game. We'll take that. We don't get swept. That's the most important thing right now. We lose to the Rangers as the change of everything really threw me off for a second. Daryl's rough year continues. Bryce Miller takes a big L against the Rangers. That is not what's been happening this season. That could explain it. A little bit of a neck spasm. We'll move Anaya to the 60-day. So he's going to be out for at least 2 months. Means we got to make a move. Second base. We got a few second basemen. I think we'll bring up Brett Coyle. Or Brett Cooley, sorry. I don't know why I read that as Coyle, but... Let's see how he plays. Oh! So Julian Best is the best player we've scouted. Oh, and he brings the power game. Okay. Once again, this draft is... There's no dominant forces of nature in this draft, it feels like. There's some solid players, but nobody who is dominant by any means. I'm gonna change prospect. A lot of these guys are just moving up, which is nice to see. I want to scout. Bro, okay, we're scouting shortstops from the East, I think. Just because Bobby Funk. Like, you can't have that name and not think I'm going to scout the position at that point. Okay, and then we will... discover. I want some surprising outfielders. That's what I'm looking for the most. Actually, no. We'll do your specialty, which is pitchers. Give me the pitchers. Internationally, goddamn. All the international pitchers we'll know about. Alright. We avoid the sweep again. Noah Schultz comes through. He is really starting to heat up. What's the pitching rotation look like now? Noah Schultz is right there with Bryce Miller, who continues to just, drop because of age. He's still a good player. The young guys are definitely topping him in the rotation. Noah Schultz is going to top him here in a bit. Sam Denny falls again. I believe that was the pitcher that came back. How'd Jeff doing his time there? Not terrible, not bad, but he will move back down to Double-A, Jeff. Bill's doing better now. Nice. Okay, and let's go ahead and move Guillermo Lorenz down to Class A. Why? Wait a minute. Never mind. Actually, I want this guy up here. Move him to Double-A. Oh, no. I know why I forgot. Move him back down. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Never mind. Yeah. We only have 4 pitchers at Double-A right now, which is weird. move somebody. Oh. No, we don't have an ungodly out there. Huh. Do have a lot of first basemen. Yeah, we can move first baseman down. Not Jason. That's definite. Yeah, Jorge, I think you're going to go back down to Class A. Hey, we get the win there with Chase Dolander. Big output from the offense. And there we go. And it's the first win as a White Sox for Adolfo Guzman. We do win, though, once again. South side beats the north side. That's what matters. We control Chi-Town. Bryce Miller up against the Athletics, and he gets the win. 7-2 this year. He has been great, even in his old age. And we get the win there. That's 2 straight series after a handful of losses. Handful of lost series. We have now won back-to-back series for the first time in a while. Can we get our first sweep in a little bit? Denny cannot pull it off. He's on a bit of a cold streak. Either that or the offense isn't coming through. Maybe the offense just isn't coming through. I mean, we're about the halfway point. So he's on pace to be very similar to last year, so not a bad year, but doesn't look like he's going to be better this season. Meanwhile, the Barons are dominating, and the Knights are still up. I think we're going to stop right before the draft. And then we'll do the draft next week. Oh, Chase Dolander getting hot at the right time here. And Darryl Jones might be joining him. That is a scoreless affair there for the Padres. Can we get the sweep? We do. Bryce Miller with the scoreless victory. Boom. Padres go down, get the brooms out. Oh, now we get to face the Angels, who are always bad. Now, we're starting to get to the point of where we kind of have to look at, who might be on the trade block. I also want to know, not training, waiver wire? Yeah, no, nobody I care about here. Yeah. Let's see. So as it stands, when you look at the National League, the Braves suck. They are awful. The Cards are not good. Those are kind of the 2 teams that with the National League we can look at. As for the American League, the Twins and the Angels are actually only 4.5 games back. Wow, that's very surprising. Okay, so right now it's the Twins, Cards, and Braves. What's the Braves roster look like? Why are they so bad? Well, that could be a reason. Yeah, I'm seeing why they're bad. Guys, I think I see it. They don't have literally any talent. This is the one time where I can literally sit here and go, I would not make a trade with them. Because there's no one here to trade for. A manual Class A, but we have good closers. Like, you just have nothing. That's crazy. What about the Cards? What do they look like? We've made a lot of trades with them. You could go after Edgar Chavez. Go after Edgar Chavez. Bubba Carpenter. Edgar Good. You could go after any one of their pitchers. They have like any like infielders that would be worth it? Maybe. If you wanted a power hitter, I mean, it's hit or miss. Hey, there's our boy Dewey Column. Yep, he's gone well down. Remember, he started at 78. And I traded him because his value was never going to be higher. Yeah. Outside their pitchers, there's not much here. I'm curious if I wanted Edgar Chavez, what would I have to give up if I wanted Edgar Chavez? Fuck no. Absolutely not. Alright, what if prospects? It's the same trade. MLB ready. Yeah, fuck you. No. I get the guy's good, but like... yeah, no. What about Bubba Chandler? That actually is much more reasonable. Now, given his salary is a main reason, it's going to be a lot more reasonable, but eh. What if I wanted Edgar Gutierrez? Oh, you don't have to give up shit for Edgar Gutierrez. Well, you don't got to give up nothing. Nick Worth has been playing really well, though, so to me, that's giving up something good. But I'm not going to do that. I don't think we need a pitcher, so there's really nothing to trade for right now. We didn't, no. Noah Schultz did not just, no. Noah, come on, man. Sam, come on. We nearly got swept by the Angels. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. I should know. As an Angels fan, I should know that's crazy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a sweep. We got swept by the Rays. That is the first time this season we have been swept, I believe. Second time this season we have been swept. That is the second time this year we've been swept. That's a 4-game losing streak. Five-game losing streak. What has happened? Oh, and Julian Best is our number 1 player. So, yeah. Yeah. That's our pick if he's there at 23. I don't think he will be, but if he is, that's our pick. You know, let's check out Bobby Funk then. Go this. Should we go the Central? Let's go international third baseman. Oh, I didn't even see the pitcher. Oh, reliever. Alright. Just keep on doing your thing, finding pitchers for us. Alright. We are now only 1 game up. Can we stop ourselves from being swept twice in a row? We did. Luckily, not 2 straight sweeps, but man, that was scary. Every pitcher in the rotation took an L in that. That explains it. Alex Ishii got hurt. That explains it. There's no other explanation. Our boy got banged up. Okay, we're up against the Cards, who have not had a good year. And we get the win against Edgar Chavez. Bobby Ragsdale gets the job done. Meanwhile, down AAA, Calvert, the relief pitcher, not looking good. Bryce Matthews, though, had a very good month. And Miguel Velasquez had a very good month. Good there. We have a lot of hot streaks going on, apparently. I would not have thought that with some of you, but, you know, okay. The Roman Empire is on fire right now. 14 home runs, 273 average. Caglione is quietly raising his average. And Ken Shulz is on a cold streak, but still great. Yeah, 189 those last 10. 14 home runs for Kyle Teal. 11 home runs for Colson Montgomery. Wow. Wait a minute. Gunnar Henderson's not starting. Yeah. This is why I would trade him. He's still hitting well, but now he's not starting. And there's an issue. Colson would be starting at short. He might be playing third. He might be playing third. Nope. Okay, he is still starting at short. He's splitting time now. Colson plays short against lefties. He plays short against righties. They're splitting time. Noah Schultz gets his 7th win. We at least are back on the winning track, but Sam Denny can't get us the sweep. Let's look at the All-Star votes just to see. Well, doesn't look like we're going to have a pitcher. Luis Tavares is probably going to make it as a reliever. That might be our one guy. I can make an argument that Kyle Teal should be over Connor Wong, but... Ooh, Alex Ishii was getting votes. Xavier Edwards is having quite a down year. Oh, Barney, he's fallen off a bit lately. There's Brignoni, he's down at the bottom. Roman Anthony is your top center fielder in the AL votes. Fuck yeah. Just barely, but he's up there. So it looks like the Roman Empire is going to head to the All-Star game. And Ken Shulz might as well. DH, nope. Okay, that's cool. Still got a handful of days. Since he's ice cold. Nah, he's been having a quietly good year. Do fall to Cleveland. Dolander takes the L. We get the win the next day, though. 5-4. Gary Minoso comes through. The potential's not terrible. If it's on the high end, that's a really nice player there. Could be better. We do one more week, I think it solidifies what it is, so we might wait. I need to know more about this man. Yeah, I'm gonna need to know more about De Jesus. Just do the same thing right now. Who the fuck was the pitcher? I didn't even see him. Oh, Pena. And we do beat Cleveland. Bobby Ragsdale comes through. So I think, how many days till the draft? 5. We lose to Texas. We lose to Texas. Sam Denny just is not getting help. Because, like, I'm seeing the average or the ERA go down. He's just not getting help. And Schultz is banged up again. We get swept by the Rangers, which is not a good look. But we do beat Minnesota. Darryl Jones at least stops the losing there. And I think this is where we are going to call it right before the draft. With a lot of questions about what's going on with this team right now. The wins certainly are not coming the way we thought they would. But we're 1 win away from 50. We're on the right track. And Roman Anthony is definitely showing that he was worth the contract I signed him to right now. Darryl Jones is finally back on the positive route of things. Ken Shulz has been solid. Caglione's now cold. Bryce has surprisingly been good while he's getting older. Kyle Teal has had the quietest good season with Colson Montgomery, who's no longer cold. Noah Schultz has been interesting to watch. And of course, you got the aging Gunnar Henderson, who for some reason can't seem to find a way to develop anymore. Which is very weird to me, because he's batting 300 in his last 10. But he's not developing at all. It's weird. Gunnar Henderson is very weird. It's not like he's been bad, but he's just weird. That's a lot of money to pay a dude who's weird. With that, though, that's going to bring us to the end of this one. He's been solid. I can say he's been not as good as I wanted him to be this year, but he's been solid. Expectations were higher than what he's been producing. I can say that. He's not getting an extension, no way. Fuck no. Hell, by the time that contract runs out, he's retiring. He'll be worse than Mike Trout is. Like in 2 years, 85. You're batshit insane, Jaren. Alright. With that, though, that's going to bring us to the end of this one. I got to get back to roster construction now. Yay. This last 2 hours has been a really nice break. Been a really nice break. I'm very happy I got the linebackers done during the stream and then just decided to sit back for a bit. It's been real nice. But no stream tomorrow. Thursday, we're back on schedule because I'll be recording at that point plenty. And yeah, everything should be normal now. You're going to go bitch anime. That's what you're going to do. You're going to watch that bitch anime, I see. But Jaren, Dusk, E93, Adisic, appreciate you guys for being here. With that, I think I've done all I need to do for the outro. I will see you guys next time.